Hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream. It's been fun streaming the last few days, and we're going to continue that. First starting off with some Nova Drift, then going into some Tarkov for my first time. I've never played the game. So here we go. Been having quite a lot of fun with this game, but it gets very tricky. Yet to see a dart build work, I guess we can try that out. It seems to synergize with that serpent thing, or the like viper ship. So might give that a try. Who knows? Let's see. Darts have a base duration of 2 seconds modified by size and ignite duration. Okay, so size. And then amp. Represent active thrust and total weapon damage. Let's go with shockwave. That sounds like a good idea. I don't know exactly how this build's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. There we go. Viper, this is what I was thinking of. Just because of the ignite duration, all this other stuff, I don't know if I'll be focusing on, but we can give it a try. Maybe we can do a hybrid shooty flame build slash dart build. Who knows? Oh, that's right. Here, I wanted to adjust this because I felt like this was a little too big. There we go, that way you can see a bit more of what's going on. Let's try out that, shall we? And then back into the game, resume. Hope all of you are having a lovely day, as I have myself. Had a bit of a late start. I don't know why. I slept quite a bit, but I still woke up tired. Okay. Bravado, I think, is just beneficial because it gives us more XP because enemies are like a higher level, at least from what I've heard. Hello Kate. And then it also improves the base stats, so it might improve the ignite duration, which improves our weapon. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. Let's see. Straight on hit, modified by size and ignite duration. Okay, so this should increase the size, so that'll make it better, I assume. I wonder why that, like, what that field is around the tip. It probably has something to do with the charge, the charging portion of the hole, but who knows. Affect the number of splinters projectile. Ah. Your primary projectile splinter into weaker mini projectiles when it's random impact. Sure, let's give that a try. So it's not going to apply to the ones that hit initially. That could be fun. I don't know exactly how that'll work, but you know. Yes. Even bigger shots means it lasts longer, dealing more damage. Ow, 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 get out of there. Okay, we gotta get this guy before he leaves. It's already getting a little precarious. Charge shot, sure, let's try that out with this. Ow, ow, okay. Ah! This is, you know, a little precarious. Is mayonnaise a non-Newtonian fluid? I haven't the faintest. It's probably not, because I don't think it gets harder when you, like, smash into it quickly. I'd say it's just a viscous fluid. But I wouldn't call it non-Newtonian. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Didn't see that one. Okay. Let's go with the more safe build to begin with, just to warm up a little bit. I've yet to make a split shot build incredibly good, so let's try that. And with that, when your shield resets, shockwave for vulnerability. I mean, I can imagine that being most effective if you have a high damage single shot, so let's just go with the tried and true reflect. Nothing wrong with that. And go with it. Let's go with the research body, because picking up more XP sounds like a good idea. Velocity, sure, let's try that, because the projectiles seem to drop off pretty quickly. Okay, snipe, even more velocity, why not? Get out of there. I think you're right. As usual, yes. No, I'm kidding. That'd be an interesting prank, to make mayonnaise into a non-Newtonian fluid, and just to see how people would react. Who knows, might start a prank channel with that. Although, prank channels in general, I kind of have very little respect for. Well, I don't know, they're the prank channels that do the pranks you know of that are extremely despicable. They usually end up getting punched. Then there are the prank channels that do the wholesome pranks. Those just aren't very interesting. The whole notion of, like, deceiving people really without their consent for YouTube just doesn't sit well with me. Apologize to all the prank channel YouTubers out there, I mean no harm. Get out of there. Okay, come on. Although I suppose I don't watch enough prank channel. Not really my demographic. I'm not really striving for analytical people with much rational thought, more like children who like, haha, funny man does funny stuff, big react. Even if, like, I'm like allergic to cringe. I can't watch videos that are cringy, just in general. It pains me so much. I try to actively look away. Like, I was watching something about Mary the other day with my girlfriend, starring like Ben Stiller and what's her name? I forget her name. To begin with, the scene at the very beginning with Ben Stiller as a 16-year-old boy is just extremely awkward. Not my favorite scene in a movie. And then after that, I don't know, the whole, like, her brother being autistic is, I mean, I guess it's sweet how, like, she's a caring person and whatnot. But you gotta wonder if that would be okay in 2020. Or 2021, I guess now. I'm not, it's gonna be another year until I'm used to it being 2021. But I don't know, and then it goes on to, like, him finding her through this guy who lies to her. I don't know, the movie just gets progressively more and more nonsensical and painful to watch for me as the cringe increases. There's got to be some sort of, like, cringe scale, like how you measure, like, spicy foods on the Scoville scale. Because there are different types of cringe, different things that induce cringe. Some things are more prone to secondhand cringe and pain than others. So, you know, if you ever decide to make this into a thing, you know where to credit where you got it from. Yeah, and the end, not to, I mean, if you haven't watched this movie, it came out, like, forever ago, and I wouldn't really consider it a necessary thing to watch, and even if you know how it goes, you won't truly understand the full scale of its, of just the movie. It ends with the main character, Mary, as played by the actress who I don't remember, not to say she is not as famous as Ben Stiller or any less of an actor or actress, but I'm just terrible with names. So she, like, all of her, there's like several stalkers, and pretty much everyone, her life is found out to be an entire lie. She chooses the comedic hero, as played by Ben Stiller, out of all of her stalkers, which she's just okay with for some reason. Didn't really sit right with me. Something felt extremely off about it. Very pre-2000s kind of movie. Ooh, that could be interesting. This is a very low rate of fire weapon. So I'm holding down the trigger right now, and it's only just then able to start charging. Ignite? Sure. Yeah, that whole movie, just, I mean, if you enjoy that sort of thing, be my guest. My dad was actually telling me how he met Ben Stiller's parents at an airport, how they were big comedians themselves, and how he was just talking to them normally, like you talk to any other person. This is when like Ben Stiller wasn't that like nearly as famous as he is now or was in the early 2000s. And apparently, well, I won't say anything about everything. Just not to. I don't want to speak ill will on the dead. I think they have passed. This is very ridiculous. It must get like really annoying being a famous person, just having to deal with like no privacy. I guess if I'm any successful in my career here, that's going to happen since I've already unveiled my face to the world, to my massive crowds watching at home. But, you know, I guess it's not a bad problem to have necessarily. Although, you know, everyone has their own problems. I just saw a post on Reddit, because of course I watch Reddit, how the lower cost of a house, I guess, scales proportionally to the size of the bathtub in that house, and obviously the less the lower cost of a house, the smaller the bathtub. And they were saying how like your size doesn't really scale proportional to how wealthy you are, but at the same time, I was thinking, yeah, that makes sense. But doesn't it kind of, obviously not to the extent that would warrant the change in size of a bathtub, but I mean, as you become wealthier, I guess well, number one, usually wealthy people don't have manual labor jobs that would require them being fit. And number two, you have access to better food and you tend to eat more of it. I guess you could always, like, you have more, like, if you're uber wealthy, you have access to like a personal chef. who can, I don't know, make food for you, like personal trainer, schedule your workouts. But I mean, you can do all of that stuff relatively similarly with without a ton of money. Although I guess it is a bit harder. Where's my point? That yeah, like, you know, the rich stereotype of big old fat rich people. So maybe there is some merit to that. Although that's definitely not true for everywhere in the world, because I was watching a video from abroad in Japan, and I mean, even in these like multi-million-dollar apartments or whatever, in Tokyo high-rises, the bathtubs are still incredibly small, so couldn't be said that's true for everywhere in the world. But, you know, that's just how it is. In Christmas time, it's summer in Australia or something. Apologies. Okay, let's get back into this. I don't know what we're going to be doing with this run. It doesn't seem very good in the long run. It feels like it's going to scale off pretty quickly as enemies become more and more frequent. Although we are able to do stuff like that and that. So it does seem pretty decent, but who knows, man. Flying ray. I don't know, man. Sure. Definitely need some more defense to hold the tide of enemies while I'm charging. Absorption. Okay, I definitely, well, I'm gonna take this, but I do want absorption. That's pretty ridiculous, and I do enjoy that. I guess that's the little drones kind of work with it, because they can kind of hold back some of the enemies as I'm struggling to charge my weapon. Okay, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, that's about as well as I expected that run to go. We'll do a few more. I've only been streaming for a little bit. Let me check though. No, Tarkov is still downloading. So even if I wanted to play, I couldn't. I've never played Tarkov. I've never played shooters in general. So I'm interested to see how I don't know how that would work, and I don't know how it'll go. Should I pick orbital? Sure, I guess we're doing this. too early to not pick up Discord. I feel like that's just kind of a fun thing to have. I don't know if Leviathan is really any good with this sort of thing, but who knows. Kinda feels fitting for this weapon. Ouch. Let's get magnitude, I suppose. Try not to die here. Okay, payload maybe. Shield durability probably. Adaptive armor sounds like a good idea. Another upgrade. Efficiency. Eh. Guess let's get shield cooldown. I'm one of you. Okay, skirmish. That does sound fun. Maelstrom. Sounds like it could be a good idea. They're not super fitting with this exact weapon. Strike, regeneration, definitely regeneration. Why are you going off? I use my phone to see chat, so I have like a little phone stand I got off of Amazon that clamps to my desk. Kind of like you'd have a, well, it's not exactly like a mic stand, but same vein. I don't know why I was thinking I was gonna do the whatever. I picked that really without thinking. I was thinking I was gonna do a hull regenerates at 100% effect. I guess that's good. Other text. Let's see. That could be good. This could also be fun. Cannot reflect weaponry deployed flatline constructs. Okay. That could be fun. Sorry. Okay. This is a very wacky run. Doesn't feel that amazing. Oh, singularity, let's not go into there. Oh, I'd be interested to see how that guy's affected by it, if he can actually die to it. Yeah, well, that solves your answer. You know, it's all good. Definitely increase my hull. I need all the survivability I can get with this thing. That's probably fun. There's the little orbs coming into my benefit. Okay, improved thrusters, probably a good idea, maybe. Definitely. I guess let's go reflexive shields. I don't know how this build, if this is any good or what, but it's certainly interesting. Getting inside of this guy sounds like a pretty horrible idea with my tail being as long as it is, but it worked out, so we're fine. That's a terrible idea. Is it? Let's just go bravado for the increased experience we will get. I don't know if taking hidden power is a great idea, but who knows, maybe. We kind of have a shield hole smashing build thing. Thrusters payload. Let's see. It's just a very simple, straightforward weapon. Sure, let's go payload. Making it bigger sounds like it's fun. Does it set enemies on fire? It looks like it might. Let's check. Doesn't look like it. Well, there it is again. Not create non-shield. I guess we're going. I guess we're doing a shield smashing build thing. Why not? That's probably a good idea once I... Is it? I don't know. Didn't I also get, like, no, I didn't. Then that's kind of useless. Juggernaut, probably pretty good for this sort of thing. I don't know, man. This is weird. It's very wacky. Ow. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the death of me. Well, there goes my shields, and running into there. Yeah, probably not the best strategy if I wanted to survive, but you know, that's all good. Tarkov almost finished downloading. I'm excited to give that a shot. I've seen it played, but I have no experience, skills whatsoever regarding video game shooters on the PC, because I've never had a PC able to play one before. And I've never even played like COD or anything like that, so my skills regarding I don't know, just shooters in general is not very high. I'm trying to see what shield would synergize with this. Charge level, rate of fire, projectile size, rate of fire, effect charge rate. Enemies when near are targeted. 50% velocity to affected. I don't know, man. I guess maybe shockwave, because sure, let's go shockwave. That sounds like a good idea that can't go wrong at all. I did release it at the end there. That's something that I did, but guess not fast enough. Let's lube up real quick before the enemies show up. Was that just a coincidence that the enemy showed up as soon as I started firing, or do they only show up once you start firing? Okay, let's not die this early on. That just doesn't seem like a good weapon. I'd like to try to make a good split shot build work. I haven't done it myself, but I'm... Well, that was, no games were started there. We've been staring at the screen, the main menu screen the entire time. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's try a dart build, yes. I don't know if dart's any good, but it seems kind of fun. Like, I think the thing I was doing last time, for like a slow firing one, wasn't ideal. I'm just gonna go reflect for survivability. Yeah, I like the idea. It reminds me a lot of the Halo Needler. Yeah, man, I haven't thought of Halo in a long time. I remember enjoying Halo 4 significantly, and then Halo 5 or whatever it was called came out, and I never touched it. It's just not something that I did. I guess if we're going for a big shot build, then let's try Courser. That sounds like an interesting idea. Maybe. Who knows? Ow. Scales with projectile size, although I could just get more projectiles. Let's see how that works out. Ow. Okay, got that guy. This... I don't know, with how I'm having the mouse to fire, it's very kind of cumbersome, but it works fine enough, I guess. Ow. I don't know, man. I did not mean to click on that, but I guess that's something that I'm doing now. Maybe it's a good idea getting more defense shield focused things. More projectiles. Sure, that doesn't... No, it definitely does do something. Let's see. I should really have my chat closer to my screen, so I have to turn my head less, so I can still kind of see the game. I'll do that. Let's do that. It's slight. No, that's really not much better. This thing can only go so far. Although I guess that kind of works. Regeneration would be nice. Focus fire, I don't know. Sure, maybe. Increased size for the center projectile. Sure, maybe. Doesn't really seem to be a center projectile, but let's go with that. Ow. Ouch. Targeting, probably a good idea. Yeah. I was gonna say it, but I decided against it. Focus fire. I mean, other than getting this wild mod, it seems kind of useless. Let's go payload. Don't think we're gonna survive anyways if I don't increase the damage somewhat. Ow. There we go. So that kind of works. I'm realizing now Condescence, which I believe I passed up, is probably a good move. Even more projectiles. What could go wrong? Get this experience. And we thriving. And by thriving I mean definitely just surviving. Yeah, it doesn't... Maybe I should just focus on dodging shots more and just hoping I hit the target. Sure. Okay, that's kind of awkward, but I guess it's fine. Oh, I just realized I took that 3 times. That's why... Whoa. That's why it's such a... impact. You know, it's fine. I think. Hopefully. Definitely will increase the damage they do, as, you know, the wild mod does. Will probably help with the targeting, too, because, you know, slower shots move slower. You know, truer revelations have never been thought of before. Okay, time for the ultimate test of how weird this run is. Can I just survive in here? Sure. I've never really read all the increases that does, but I've just kind of assumed it's pretty good, which it probably is. I'm being told by my watch I should stand, but, you know. I'm streaming. Quit telling me what to do, Mom. Maybe I will stand. Take a little break, get some water. I think this causes enemies to explode. I don't know. Mobility, reducing effects from your weaponry may be a good idea. I can just reroll. That's probably something I should do. And Splinter sounds fun. I definitely need to increase my fire rate though, because, well, you see how it's going. Ow. Turned out just about as well as I expected it to. Okay, I'm going to take a quick little break, stretch, get some water, and I'll be right back. Muted my mic. Whenever I leave to do something, nice chair, thank you. It's probably older than you are. Not in like an antique way, but in a really crappy chair way. Okay, I see Tarkov has finished downloading, but let's do one more game since I've increased my viewership streaming Nova Drift. Any interesting build ideas? High velocity on projectile. I splash damage near my targets when I hit a target. Deal the damage, scaling the size, burn duration. Ooh. Let's try this, and then I want to see how, like, I don't know what it's called, but how the like, chain shot thing affects that. Because that could be interesting. Maybe I could do a engineer body or something, but not really do many drone things. At least actively focus more on DPS. Definitely not get Overseer. Or I could just miss that entirely. I don't think I hit it a single time. Okay. That's okay, that's okay. Now, get out, get out, get out. Okay. Engineer. Basic constructs, standard constructs. Is this a basic? It's a standard. Okay. Each unassembled sure, let's give that a try, shall we? Seems like it could be interesting. Ow. So that's kind of like faster fire rate. Although I want to see what targeting, how that will help. Blast radius, regeneration. I guess we can get some constructs, just like casually. I don't plan on this being a construct build as I've stated, but I guess it's kinda applicable somewhat. Maybe. Let's get volley. Increase the spread and amount of projectiles we can have. I assume it's just like we get more of them. That's kinda fun. I wanna see how that would apply. Okay, so just smaller blades that come out. That's fun. I like this, like a kind of a ninja build, throwing shurikens everywhere. They also fire out projectiles, which is fun. Let's get out of there. Feels bad, man. I guess they're more like boomerangs than shurikens, even though that might be interesting. Let's do a reroll. I want to, I guess, focus fire for the potentiality of getting that, because I just really want to see how that would work. Ow. Okay, there we go. velocity, probably a good idea. Let's just increase our shields because we haven't done much for our defense. Everyone is having a lovely day. Let's not get hit by that, and guidance, regeneration. Let's invest in our future and not forget that we have it this time. Ooh, okay, so I know this is insanely good. And that's the end of that sentence. I'm just gonna take it, because it like knocks enemies into the blades instead of knocking them away, which is just really, really good. I think it would be foolish for me to miss it and not have the chance to take it later. Okay, convergence, probably a good idea. Even more projectiles. Stay home. I don't know, man. Guidance, more homing. I feel like we just need, like, they're not going very far. We need velocity. We got enough guidance as is. And projectile size, that would be nice. List goes on. Okay, this already. This will be interesting. They're just kind of dying on it. I know I said I wanted magnitude, but or something of that type. Guess we can get those guys in there temporarily. This is going. It's going, I guess is one way to put it. Is it going well? I think that's yet to be determined. That's how you know this build isn't amazing, when the game tells you that you're doing it wrong. I'd like to see more bosses like this. I'm sure they have it planned in the future, but I think my crash damage is doing more than my drones. And when I say my drones, I mean my ninja stars. Ooh, I should get out of here. It's probably a good idea. Although, I wonder, I guess I haven't really tried if you can just sit there if you have one of them knocked out. Ow. Okay, let's get back inside. Regen my shields a bit. This is going fine, I guess. He's almost dead. Ow. There we go. Okay. Could have gone worse, I suppose. Incandescence, maybe. I forget. Let's reroll. Magnitude, that's not what we need. Do we already have... We already have rapid fire, so I'm just looking for burst fire. Fine. Even though we wasted rerolls on it, I think we need more damage, because our things are not doing that damage. Definitely a bit of a ninja build. Very fun. Okay, so the thing is, that only gives me 2 more of them. This would give me 3. Screw it. Let's do that. Although I feel I've wasted, I guess, you know, drones are kind of fine. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is the right choice. Ow. And by definitely, I mean I'm telling myself that, so I feel better about my choice. Okay, velocity, that's the thing I've been asking for quite a while, so let's get that. All of these things, good. Payload, probably the right move. Ow. Just so we don't die. Or, well, I guess we can do more damage. I definitely need to increase my survivability, something I have not been doing. But I mean, I don't know. It's so hard to balance between the two because, like, survivability is just not fun. Nowhere near as fun as having this happen. Okay. Now that, improved weapon damage, projectile velocity, projectile size, spread. Yeah, I mean, that's an overall upgrade, hard to pass up. Wave 55. I'm already halfway to the boss, and I am no more confident as I was at the start, which is not a good sign. I do appreciate all the little bullets that my dudes are firing. I think that's helping. I hope. Okay. Grandeur, sure, let's do that. That must be a thing where, like, you have to have a certain amount of upgrades. I feel like, well, I definitely want to get burst fire to have the chance of getting that upgrade. Adaptive armor is probably pretty good. Increasing the health of our drones. I don't know, man. I guess we go adaptive armor, snipe. Probably. Ooh, okay, here we go. I'm so curious how that is going to work. I think the answer just might be not at all, or I guess no, it kind of works, but not really well. I guess that's fine. Let's wait for our shields, there we go. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Although I don't know how that guy died, so maybe it's better than... Okay, that's kind of fun. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I've done it. This is such a weird build. I don't know if I like it or not. I think I don't. Ow. Ow. Again. There's no way I can kill him, right? Ow. Get out, get out, get out, and I'm dead. Yeah, that's exactly how I expected it to go. I have to end it out on a good run. So let's go for, I don't know, something. Salvo. I haven't done any of those today. And salvo is just very solid, so I feel that it's necessary. More damage, eh. I'm a reflect addict. Can't not take it. okay, and none of these seem that good. Okay, so 3 projectiles, increase rate of fire. I've never tried a coarser thing with missiles, so I guess I'd be willing to try. Seems to work pretty well. I guess we're going with that. Probably a smart idea. Although my missiles aren't doing nearly... well, they're doing nothing, really. Kinda like tickles. You know, that's okay. Now I definitely want the like looping effect and antimatter rounds and all of that good stuff. Convergence is, yeah, that's very good. Let's do that. Seems like a good idea. My dog's scratching at the door, but I'm busy. Shield durability. Yeah, I definitely need some tankiness, because I mean, this run, the offense is already pretty good. Can't not take grandeur, rapid fire. That's pretty good. Regeneration. Ah, I need this just to get blink. Sure, let's do that. So we are incredibly speedy now. Singularity shouldn't be much of a problem for me. Try to get this guy. No, okay. Actually, no, we got the experience. Nice. And we already have blink. Snipe is the other thing I need. Ooh, what is this? Displacement. Let's just get blink for now. Shift to use. This is fun. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. There we go. Rampage Alish. Let's do a reroll. Homing strike. I think I want this to potentially get shields. Only beans cooldown when it breaks. I mean, that getting that is a good idea, probably. Central projectile. Let's go blast radius because I think we need concentrated blast for one of the super mobs. This is a very interesting run, but I'm enjoying it. Okay, let's pick up this stuff. Can't go wrong with the salvo run. I've never really done like a, I don't know, self-damage thrust Firefly run. I feel like that's something I should do. Can't not pick up Bravado just for the increased experience and levels and all of the above. It's just very, very good. This guy might... Okay, finally. I was gonna say he might have posed a threat. I don't know if that's really worth anything. This is fun, this is dangerous, let's do it. Let's do it. We got it. I believe in us. Velocity, I need that. Concentrated blast, I'd like that very much. This, Snipe, I need that. And we already got Warp Strike. Yeah. I think this is gonna be a good one. And I guess let's get... I mean, we don't have that. We have the... Sure. There are a lot of upgrades that could lead to that are pretty good. And by a lot, I mean 2. But, you know, that's fine. Let's get in here. Ow. Okay, so the thing is, that's just fun and dangerous, great combo. Yes, we do indeed love her. Come on. You die. Why do we have flame damage? That's not what I meant to do. Ow. Okay. There we go. That seemed to go pretty well. Get that experience, level up, burst fire. Maybe, sure. I don't think we need it, really. More fire rate, yes. Can't go wrong with that. Asterisk, probably could. The negatives. Get 2 mil, get 2 mil, get 2 mil. I mean, I guess I could, maybe. I don't know exactly how great this run is, but it's fun. It's a fun one, if nothing else. Charge shot, that's something I need. I'm so fast, like... Okay, that's good. Yes, double base projectiles. More shooties. Ow, let's not get hit. Let my shields recharge. Okay, I have a feeling that I should go for more defense. I say this as I'm taking Splinter. I think the goal is just to not get hit forehead. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, burst fire. I mean, sure. This is definitely a sketchy one, and it's my own doing. But we'll just kill enemies so fast they can't damage us. Sounds like a plan. And charge shot. I mean, it's charge shot. Can't not take charge shot. Right. Right. I mean, that's just very fun. We got this guy. I don't know if it'll be that tricky, but considering he's already dead, it's not even. Yeah, I think we got him. I think this run, the damage is quite good. Finally some... Why are we doing burn damage? Did I take incendiary? Fire rate... Very chaotic, yes. Somehow we're doing burn damage, not exactly sure why. Maybe, possibly, streamline. I don't need to be any faster, really. Let's get barrier so we don't die. Sounds like a plan. I mean, that was like a 50 rocket salvo. That wasn't that much. Payload, yes, I don't have, no I do, okay, yeah. Well, I gotta get this, so. For the antimatter rounds, those are just too good. Too good. All of them must die. Okay, we got this guy, let's just not be in front of him. That sounds like a good idea. He should just die. as everything else kind of is. Forgot about charge shot, something I need to not forget about. Okay, and yeah, unless I see a super upgrade, I'm definitely going defense, because yeesh. Oh gosh, I did not realize how low our health was. But, I did say unless I saw a super mod, but this is getting a little ridiculous. Come on. Just don't give me any good damage upgrades, please. I don't want them. I say that and I don't get any amazing health / shield upgrades, but you know, that's okay. Let's get reflective shields. Fun stuff. I need to charge. It's something I need to do. Hidden power, that's a death sentence. None of these are shield upgrades except for hidden power, but I can't take it. Can't do it. Okay, so I can start charging as soon as I fire, really, which is interesting. Yeah, I mean that's the end of that sentence. It is interesting. I mean, I already have that, so that's kind of useless. I guess kinetic boost, and then 20% blast radius. Doesn't seem that amazing. Energized shields, rate of fire construct. Sure. I guess kinetic boost, because there's some good super mods that come from it. This is just too interesting. Probably gonna die from it. Ow. I said ow preemptively there. Okay, I mean this guy, if he hits me I'll probably die, but he's probably dead to begin with. Ow. Okay, ow. I'm somehow alive. Ah! Is my only response to that. Efficiency, probably pretty good. Leads to stuff in the future. Adaptive armor. Resistance with diminishing returns. Harder hits grant multiple armor stacks. Core shielding, probably a good idea. This is tough. I guess adaptive armor, just so it's not great on its own. Because if we take multiple hits, we're just dead with or without it, but I guess it'll help. Okay, and now this guy. Omni Shield. That's scary, and I want to take channeling, I guess. Okay, don't get hit by this guy. Don't be in front of him. No, I say that I've gotten hit twice. He's almost dead already, though. That's the thing. Is I just have to survive enough until the enemy dies, which is not very long. Again, telling myself I have Blink. That's something I need to use. Okay, that is not a thing I want. Let's go regeneration. That's probably a good move. I like how I can begin charging as soon as I fire. That's a good thing that I have now. This is melting my brain, having to focus on. I don't even know what happened there. Okay. Let's not miss out on this experience. I mean, that's good, but it's not. I guess we'll just go Aegis because health. I like health. Health is a good thing. I don't necessarily need to move much to get by, and this is just increasing my. Although I do need to pick up experience. Okay, this guy shouldn't last very long. Survived one of my volleys, and I'm scared. Okay. We're already at round 100. How? I feel like this run has been going on for 5 seconds, and then any other run it would take forever to get here. I just want to not have him even get to the stage where he charges me, because okay, there we go. Whew. Core shielding. That's good. That's a good thing to have. Increases everything. This noise is like going to end up giving me like a headache. I feel as if it's starting to already. Ow. Okay. Thank you, game, I guess. Shield effect radius. I mean, that's not. Have we taken? Did we? No, I guess not. Let's go efficiency. Efficiency's the smart. That's the smart idea. While I'm not firing, which is a lot of the time, I guess. Ow. I heal. Or I have increased regeneration. Ow. I'm very low in health and terrified. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Omni Shield sounds like a good idea. Although I want to take max health just because for efficiency purposes. Although I can't really re-roll to try to get it, so yeah. Because I've forsaken that for the meme, really. And I mean, it's also, it's not just the meme, but it's mostly the meme. And the meme isn't always, I guess I say it's the meme, but like that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. But I mean, I don't know, man. this run is breaking my brain. I'm so conflicted on how to feel about it, because it seems bad, but it's performing pretty decently, though my score's kind of low, but I'm on round, well, I've passed round 100 in like a second. I don't know how to feel. And I feel like I'm under-leveled for where we're at, but then maybe not. That's not, no, maybe. Master levels your enemies, your reborn one. I mean, I'm already super squishy anyway, so maybe that could be fun. I hope I don't die, but who knows. It's kind of like admitting my defense is bad and hoping I'll be able to get more after I die. Although, that just summarizes it. I mean, I don't know. This is a very good run. It's funky. Something's off about it. I don't know what, but it is. No. I guess Rupture, that could be pretty good. Maybe I've been underrating it. It's like if a boss dies, then it seems like it would be a good thing to have. Okay, yeah. Didn't we just kill a boss? Isn't it a little too early for that? I can't even hear myself think. So I apologize to all of you at home listening to this monstrosity of a run, again, Blink. I mean, I don't even need it, really. I can just kind of spam it, deal a bunch of hull damage. Ow. I picked up Gemini, right? That's why my HP's low, probably. Again, who knows? I don't know why I'm taking, like, 2 individual, like 1 damage and 1 damage. Maybe it has something to do with the Burst Fire. I don't really know how Burst Fire even works with this to begin with. I'm just kinda experiencing this. This is a good run to end things off on, I feel. I definitely took Incendiary Shot, right? At some point? Yes, no, it's not it. Where is it? I don't see it. No, let's snipe again. No, I haven't taken it. Okay. Well, I'm contemplating whether I've taken it, and it's right here in front of me. Sure. Let's take that. Since none of those are super useful, I guess Emergency Systems is pretty good. But, I don't know, man. can't even, like, appreciate how good this run is, because, like, I don't know why. I guess now that we have this very, very interesting run, I can talk more about something else. Let's see. Watches are a fun thing. Kind of pretentious, so maybe not. Let's talk about something in it. What do I feel confident enough to talk about? Because I feel like my life is very abnormal to what many of you in the audience might be used to or experience. Although I guess maybe the novelty from my perspective is interesting. Who knows? Projectile size. So would that just increase my fire rate? I don't know how that would work. Adrenal module, maybe shield cooldown. Yeah, let's just take that so I'm less scared about dying, I guess. Maybe. Sure. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, that's the exact reason why I need to be worried about defense, because I can take a few hits and I'm already fearing for my life greatly. Ow, ow. How is my health so low and my shield so high? I think this is the definition of a glass cannon. To an extent. And then my revive is just super glue. Once you've broken a vase once, you can't fix it again. Although, there is that really beautiful, like, Japanese art of repairing things with, like, gold leaf, and it honestly, like, improves the pottery, or, I guess, I mean, it's usually ceramics, right? I don't know the name of it, but ow, ow, ah, run, fear, fear, shield, please, shield, thank goodness. That was very scary. Yeah. Increase to shields, probably a good idea, although could get burn damage, and I mean that reduces my weapon damage. Your damage applies corrosive stacks to targets, igniting them. It's weird that corrosive is burn as well. When target dies, it distributes enemies to nearby targets. I guess we are firing, yes, ceramics. It's so dope. Do you know what I'm talking about? That, like, Japanese, like when a pot breaks, they, like, use glue and then, like, plate it with gold leaf, and then it ends up looking even prettier than it was. I mean, and I guess maybe I just want to go for defense for now. Ow, 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 ow. Fear, fear, fear. I really want to, like, I need to take Omni Shield as soon as possible, because that's very good, and I need to just take all the health upgrades, because of this. Like, my offense is good. I don't care even if, like, Incandescence would be really interesting, because I am lighting enemies on fire, but I just don't need to die right now. My offense is good. I'm telling myself this so I actually follow through. Okay, and we're on the second life. You know, that was pretty solid. Did I don't think I ever recorded that, so I guess that's not going on YouTube. Oh well. That's okay. Did I record it? Maybe. I did record it. Huzzah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching this YouTube, because I do have a YouTube channel, so... hello TGA Toby. How's it going? You've joined me at an awkward moment because I'm just ending this part of the stream. I will be moving on to Tarkov. So glad you could be here for the time. You're more than welcome to stay. So I'm gonna end